We begin with a battle for gold in one of the most memorable games that Team Canada has ever played, but not for the right reasons. Standing in the Canadians' way, Team Russia, Canada's most storied hockey rivalry, with the next chapter to be written. Now 4 minutes into the first period, Ryan Johansson breaks in, he gets hooked. Next thing you know, Canada goes on an early power play.
Now Shenn with time, walks in, Shenn plays it across, Ellis shoots.
Yeah, the Prime Minister fist pumping at home. Ryan Ellis hammers it home. It is 1-0. Now Ellis scored the first goal, and then watch his work a little bit later on. The defenseman's down low. He pinched in with the puck, and then he started to dominate the offensive end. Little later on, Zach Kassian and Johansson give almost a goal. Kassian's backhander stopped. Pretty play, nice save by Dmitry Shikkin. Moments later, Cody Eakin dances in, appears to get hooked. There's no call. Shikkin keeps it out. The other end, off the Jared Cowan turnover, Evgeny Kuznetsov breaks in, but watch the effort from Tyson Berry. He bails out Cowan, and Mark Vizentine didn't even have to make a save. Then Kassian, throwing his weight around, drills Bergikov. Before the period's over, Carter Ashton, well, he starts to dangle.
Ashton works for the puck. Picks it up in the corner, plays it down for Leblon, back for Ashton. Carter Ashton,
Ashton and Leblon setting it up perfectly. Canada taking a 2-0 lead after the first period of play. Now, the Russians, as you saw, they did have their chances in that opening 20. We go to the second, and evidence that Canada is thinking about their teammate, Jaden Schwartz, who can't play due to his injury, and his sister, Mandy. Now, early on, Ellis slides to break up a pass. He goes awkwardly into the end boards. He was slow to the bench, but he would stay in the game. Now, just minutes after that.
To be completed. Canada has not yet been shorthanded in this game. Folino sends it in front.
Now, with that goal, Shenn ties Dale McCourt for the most points in one World Junior by a Canadian with 18. More importantly, though, it's 3-0 for Canada. That's going to chase Shikkin from the Russian net. Igor Bobkov would take his place, and the Canadians were looking really good. Vисентин put to the test for the first time. Nice save on Daniel Sobchenko. Then, on Russia's first power play, Kuznetsov tries a little wraparound. Vисентин is there, still in the second. The Russian captain, Vladimir Tarasenko, goes down. Marcus Folino appears to catch him in the head on the way by. Tarasenko had to be helped off the ice. Canada looking good. They are just 20 minutes away from a gold medal. Early in the third, though, sitting back, and it starts to fall apart. The Russians take advantage. Artemi Panarin pounces on the puck. He'll beat Vizentine. That's going to make it 3-1. Then 13 seconds later, Maxim Kicın gets it through Vizentine. Terrible goal. All of a sudden, Canada's lead is down to 1, and it gets worse.
Down low to Kuznetsov. Still in it, speeds it in front, score! Tarasenko ties it up!
That was a nice goal. Tarasenko, who was shaken up earlier, comes back to tie the game with 3. Stunned faces for Canada. Dave Cameron calls a timeout. He's trying to get it together again, but with 5 minutes to play, the Russian assault, it continued.
Trying to hack it ahead. Here they come again. Tarasenko skis it in front, they score! Panarin gives the Russians the lead with 4:38 to go.
An absolutely unbelievable turn of events. Canada up 3-0 in a matter of minutes. They're down 4-3. Just over a minute left. Nikita Durchinski seals it as the Russians grab the gold medal right off the Canadians' necks.
This is the greatest collapse in the history of the World Junior.
The draw won, and the Russians are back. World Junior champions for the first time since 2003.
Well, Team Canada stunned, losing that 3-goal lead in the third. One of the most spectacular collapses in World Junior history. Russia comes back to win it 5-3 as your final. The Russians receiving their gold medals, winning the World Juniors, believe it or not, for the first time in 8 years for them. The Canadians win silver for the second consecutive year in heartbreaking fashion, and you can see it on these young men's faces. They were wearing this one. As for the Russians, the celebration is on. Thrilling third period in really what was an unforgettable World Junior gold medal game. So Canada does lose to Russia for the first time in 6 games. Ryan Ellis becomes the 4th Canadian to win 3 World Junior medals, a gold and a couple of silvers. He joins Jay Bouwmeester, Jason Spezza, and Jason Botterill, and afterwards he was asked, what went wrong?
I think we just stopped skating, we stopped working hard, and we stopped doing the things that got us there. And that kind of hockey isn't going to get through any team. And I think they turned it on. They're a great hockey club. Give them credit. They definitely outworked us in the third.
The thing was we didn't play. We just once they got that goal, our team didn't play the way we wanted, and obviously.